What if I told you that your salary was never meant to make you rich? Not because you don't work hard enough. Not because you chose the wrong career. Not because you lack ambition, or talent, or drive. But because the system that pays you was engineered from the very beginning to keep you exactly where you are. Broke enough to keep working. Comfortable enough to stop questioning. Just rewarded enough to never revolt. This is not a conspiracy theory. This is math. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Every year, millions of people wake up and dream of one thing. A raise. 5%. 10%. Maybe even 20%. And when it comes, it feels like winning. Like the system finally rewarded you for your loyalty, your late nights, your sacrifices. But here is what nobody tells you at that celebration dinner. Your employer did not give you that raise because they wanted to. They gave it to you because inflation already took it. Food up 4%. Energy up 6%. Housing up 8%. Childcare up 10%. Your 10% raise is actually a 2% loss. Dressed up in a congratulations email. You didn't get richer. You got slower at getting poorer. And here is the part that should make you genuinely angry. Your employer knew this. The finance department ran the numbers. Before they offered you that percentage, they gave you just enough to keep you satisfied, and not 1 cent more. Now here is where it gets much darker. And I need you to stay with me, because this next part is where most people's entire financial worldview shifts. When you earn a salary, you are the most taxed person in the entire financial system. Not the investor. Not the business owner. Not the landlord. Not the hedge fund manager. You. The person who shows up. The person who builds the product. The person who makes the whole machine run. Same country. Same roads. Same schools. Completely different tax rates. The tax code was not written for employees. It was written by investors. For investors. And the most painful part. You vote for the people who maintain this system. You pay the taxes that fund the infrastructure that makes those investors richer. And nobody in school ever taught you this was happening. But let us say you are smarter than average. You beat the taxes. You negotiate hard. You start to pull ahead. Then something strange and invisible happens. The car gets upgraded. Just a little. The apartment gets slightly bigger. The restaurants get a little nicer. The subscriptions multiply. And somehow, no matter how much more you earn, the savings number never really grows. This is lifestyle inflation. And it is the most effective wealth prevention mechanism ever deployed at scale. Companies engineered this. They know a 10% raise will be spent within 18 months. They know that comfort is addictive. They keep salaries just high enough to make you upgrade your life, but never high enough to make you free. Because a free employee is a dangerous employee. A free employee can say no. A free employee can walk away. You start working at 22. You retire at 65. That is 43 years of your life, your HALTHAST, most energetic, most creative years, traded for a salary. $2.3 million. That is the average lifetime salary in America. After taxes, lifestyle inflation, debt interest, the hidden costs of working, most people retire with less than $250,000. 2.3 million in. 250,000 out. An 89% loss rate. Over a lifetime of perfect attendance. The salary is not the reward. The salary is the mechanism of extraction. The people who own the companies do not pay themselves salaries like you do. They pay themselves in stock. In dividends. In capital gains. In assets that appreciate while they sleep. Warren Buffett pays a lower tax rate than his secretary. Not because of loopholes. Because of the fundamental structure of how income is categorized. Salary income is punished. Asset income is rewarded. And here is the glitch in their matrix. Nothing is stopping you from crossing that line. You don't need to quit your job. You need to stop letting your job be your only income. Here is the playbook nobody teaches in school. Because school was also designed to produce employees, not owners. Step 1. Your salary is seed capital, not your destination. Every paycheck is raw material, to build something that pays you back. Step 2. Stop spending raises. Every time your income increases, keep your lifestyle exactly the same, for 6 months. Bank the difference. That gap is your freedom fund. Step 3. Start acquiring income-producing assets. Not luxury goods. Not bigger apartments. Assets. Index funds. Side business. Rental income. Digital products. Anything that pays you while you sleep. Step 4. Learn the tax code written for asset owners. Same government. 35% on your salary. 15% on your investments. Use it. The goal is not to earn more. The goal is to need the salary less. The system was built, brick by brick, to optimize for one outcome. Productive, consuming, borrowing, tax-paying, reliably showing up on Monday morning employees. Not free people. Not independent people. Productive people. The difference between those who escape this trap, and those who don't, is not intelligence. It is not luck. It is not even effort, because some of the hardest working people on earth die broke. It is awareness. And then, the decision to act on that awareness. You are now aware. Drop a yes in the comments, if your salary has ever felt like a treadmill, fast enough to stay on. Never quite fast enough to get off. And subscribe, right now, because next week I am going to show you, the exact income-producing assets, that salary workers are quietly using, to build a second income stream. Without quitting their jobs. Without taking enormous risks. Without needing to be rich to start. The system is counting on you, staying comfortable enough, to not change anything. Make them wrong.